So I have to get a boat, and I have to get a bucket of water. So a boat would just be some wood. Beep. Excellent. Let's put some of this away. I don't need all of it. And what was it? A bucket of water. Bucket. Just a bucket. Okay. So let's just swoop down. Whoop. Grab some water. And boogie on over to the Water Guardian platform. Just reorganize that. You know what I just realized? I still have a water affinity. And see how it's 81%? That means I'm very, very close to being a fully fledged water wizard. Essentially. So actually, I have saved some of the affinity tomes. I have tons of them currently. But I've saved some of water ones, so I don't do the affinity all the way until at least I could show you guys. See, I've got 3 left. So I think, in honor of fighting these bosses, I go, BAM! Full 100% affinity. So this, okay, let's check what this gives me. Woo! Swift Swimmer, Expanded Lungs, Fluidity, Enderman Repellent, and Fire Weakness. So the only one I remember not having until now is Enderman Repellent. So I wonder how that works specifically. I have not... Oh! I have unleashed quite the storm. I'm very sorry, Benji. They don't even know that I caused it. I don't think they're opt, so they wouldn't be able to know. Oh, that also reminds me. I'm so forgetful, guys. I have prepared some stuff to make one new spell. So this would actually help us fight the Water Guardian when it happens. So, in here, you'll see all this stuff. Just ignore it for now. I made this Water of False Life spell. So I've been leveling up a lot and getting all sorts of... Oh gosh. This rain is actually pretty bad. Okay. Alright, so I went and researched, well, not research, well, however you do, you spent the points to get the shapes and the spell components, blah, 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 blah. It actually, that UI for this Oculus, horrible. I keep misclicking and spending my points in places I don't want. It makes me so annoyed, because those are so hard to get. Anyway, so I made this Waters of False Life spell, which is a projectile area of effect with Drown and Life Drain. So this would hopefully work against mobs that maybe are immune to drowning, because they can still get life drained. So this is kind of going to be a better all-round spell I can use. So one thing I was looking at though is that it either needed air, it needed air essence, and it needed other types of essences from these, whatever they're called, with the obelisks. So what I figured I'd do is I might as well make those last 2. What are they called? All I remember is it's just called structure in this. Structures. Okay, so they're orums. You need rituals, obelisk. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, so this is the process of making these other types of things. So you know how the obelisk was just a simple build. You just make the obelisk, put these little pillars around. These just actually help it. I realize the obelisk can work on its own. I think I did do that actually. The obelisk works on its own, but these help like maybe increase the amount of oh, there's still stuff burning in here. Let's take that out. It increases the amount of Ethereum that actually gets made. So I have set up here, and it took a lot to gather, especially stuff like sunstone, which is only found in the nether, in the lava down at the bottom floors. So I've gathered all this stuff to make some new altars, or whatever they're called. I don't know. I'm just gonna call them the thingies. So first let's do the light Ethereum altar. So the way you do this is you have to do the ritual of purification, I believe is what it's called. So it'd be a mechanic, not a summoning ritual. It's another type of ritual. Here we go. Okay, so the ritual of purification. This book is so hard to read. So you set up, that was the thing I forgot. I never made. So you set up these wizard chalk little circle things around the obelisk to purify an obelisk into a celestial prism. And you also throw in a moonstone and a mana focus, and you need the light spell. I have that, so everything except the warding candles, which I completely forgot about. So we'll stick the obelisk there. And it's the wizard's chalk, which is over here. And we just, I believe we just draw? Yeah. Oh, these are pretty cool looking, actually. So, is this right? Am I doing this correct? Oh, I'm not. I need more space. So that's the chalk. Wow, that used almost all the durability. Hopefully I'll have enough for my dark black aurum, I think is what it's called. That is made like... What? How do you make it? Recipe. What? Excuse me? How do I make these? Oh, okay. So it doesn't let me do it there, but... Huh. Oh, witchwood slab. Oh, come on. I don't have witchwood. Do I have witchwood? Hey, I do! Hooray for me! Okay, so we'll make some of that. Oh, that's lucky. I thought I was done for a second. So we just need that. I'm so used to this NEI just... Oh, did I put away all the stuff? I did. I'm so used to NEI just, like, switching out. Oh, you need this, any type of wooden slab, any type of whatever, you know, how it works. Anything that works. So I was assuming that this would. So let's make... Oh, they don't stack. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we made warding candles. These... Oh! Oh! Okay, it's damaging. I don't want that. Okay, so now that that is all set up to make the ritual of purification, what you do is I'll get my mage light spell out, and you toss in the reagents as such, and I believe you just hit it with, oops, with your spell. Oh, beep, boing. Oh, it didn't consume it all. Darn. But yeah, this is now a celestial prism, which I think this automatically generates light essence, or maybe it's while it's daytime. So that's one thing. So I'll make some more candles and then get the other one set up for the dark aurum. Alright, so I set up the ritual of corruption, which is what makes the dark aurum a slightly different shape than the ritual of purification, and different reagents, and a different catalyst spell. So I set it all up, and I had to make this special, actually. A little fireball spell, because it is, well, it needs fire, and I didn't have a fire spell. So we toss in the sunstone, the monster focus, and we blam. Ooh, whoa! This one's crazy looking. Ooh. All right, so those are set up. Let me just. Oh, come on. What's happening here? Let me just set up these little pillars to help the generation. Now the thing is about this dark aurum is that it actually takes energy from living creatures. So if I wanted it to get any dark aurum power, it would need to be from like any I think it's anything living just brought near. It'll get sucked in, converted to dark ethereum. A bit gruesome, but dark is in the name, so you gotta assume it would be dark. But I think we'll use the light ethereum because this uses the sunlight to get stuff, 940. And all I need is 1,000 for this spell, and that's already almost done. So let's get all the reagents for this, which would be pretty cool. Actually, we also need to do this, bind them to the thingy, which I just do as such. Pairing successful, and hopefully this one will reach. If not, that'd be kind of sucky. Beep. And oh, come on. All right, so I'll get all the components for this, and then I'll make one more ethereum conduit because this can't reach the dark aurum. Okay, so I've gathered all the materials for this new spell, Waters of False Life, which, little fun fact, I tried making the spell before with, it was, yeah, so drown, it was the same thing, except instead of life drain, it had something called life tap. Now I thought life tap was what life drain is, but life tap apparently hurts me if I don't have enough mana to actually cast the spell. So that's a bit awkward. So let me just quickly connect the black aurum, And I'll just put a new pillar in. Boop. Oh, I don't want the clear glass. Thank you. Just connect a new pillar in to the dark aurum. Boop. And let's hope that this one works. So, crystal wrench. Wrench that. And wrench it to here. Pairing successful. Alright. Now we're good. So, let us begin. We always start with a blank rune. Boom. Vintium dust. An arrow. A snowball. Moonstone. An air essence, which I'll talk about in a moment. Ethereum. So, bam. TNT. A blue rune. A black rune. A water bucket. A string. A blue topaz. Another black rune. A sunstone. Elm. And last but not least, the spell parchment. Ooh, new spell. Boop, boop. Water's a false life. So, I think the only apt one, this was what we used for drown, so the next stage up would be water's a false life. Bam. Ooh. So let's... Oh, look, there it is, the area effect part. Woohoo! It does have a life affinity part, but, I mean, I'm already at 100% water mage. Nothing can stop me. So, we should use this on the water guardian. So, we can actually just take out drown. We don't need that anymore. I don't need the create water spell either currently. And we'll replace it with water's a false life, because this is supposedly better than the what's it called? The just regular drown spell. Plus area effect makes it a little bit easier. You don't have to aim perfectly at the thing. So we just wander on over here, grab our boat, grab our water bucket. Okay. And it is raining again. So, to summon, we throw a water bucket and a boat. Boom! And there it is, the water guardian. So the thing about this guy, I should have explained this before it happened, is he has something called Watery Grave as a spell. Now this spell, oh, that's the life drain part of it, I think. So Watery Grave, actually, when you're in water, you cannot swim. Like, you will sink to the ground, no matter what. And it's actually quite a predicament because, oh, I'm already out of mana. So let's actually put drown back on there because we need some cheaper spells. Oh, you know what I just realized? This is the water guardian. Why am I using a water spell? Oh, that's better. Okay, so magic missile does more damage, 7. So he does watery grave spells, and he also splits them into many copies. Now, unfortunately, he's kind of stuck right there. Ouchie. He's kind of stuck, so... Oh. So, we can probably wreck him. Let's just... Stab. Oh, no. Oh! Okay. So this is a little bit tough. He sits in the water, which makes it kind of hard to reach. Oh, he's going to land. Perfect. Hi-ya. Yeah. Okay, we're doing good. He's cast Watery Grave, but Water Mage should be unaffected, perhaps. Let's hope. Maybe my... Oh gosh, this is... One quick shot. Woo! Woo! Come on. Yeah! Get out of here. So we killed him. He dropped all his loot onto the ocean floor. Is that everything? Oh, there's some hearts. Ooh, a yellow heart. Most excellent. Now, did he by chance drop his special loot? If not, that would be unfortunate. Doesn't seem to have done so. So that's a shame. But he did drop a blue infinity orb. Now, wow, that's actually quite loud. Let's just... Okay. So a blue infinity orb is actually kind of a quick way of getting these skill points. So what you do is you just right click, ching, and you've gained a blue skill point. So if I go into the Oculus, Bam. Look at that. I've got a blue skill point to use. So that's kind of cool. It's very good, I guess, for, like, because you only get, I think, 10 blue skill points naturally. So, I mean, there's obviously more than 10 blue skills here. So that's a bit annoying, but, what can you do? So you have to fight some bosses to get the blue infinity orbs. I don't have anything in particular I want right now. So maybe I'll just... well, I don't need affinity gains boost. I'm already max. Yeah, I don't know what to use it for, so I'm just going to save it for now.